Hello everyone, welcome to Archer Learnings, and in this video we're going to see how to combine multiple data tables into a single data table in UiPath Studio. So what is this combining of multiple data tables? Where if you have three workbooks and you want to concat those three workbook data tables or the values into a single data table and write it into a different Excel sheet, then we will use this type of concept over there. And first let me show you the Excel sheet. So I have a data here, name and the number on three columns here. And in the second workbook as well, I have three different names with three different numbers, and I have a third sheet which is with three different names and three different numbers. And I am going to combine all these values into a single data table, and I'm going to show it out in the message box. So before going to that, if you haven't subscribed to our channel, please consider subscribing for more videos. And if you like this video, please give it a like. If you have any other doubts, please do mention them in the comment section below. So and firstly, what we're going to do is I have all the workbooks or the Excel sheets in Excel in a folder which is data folder. So I'm going to retrieve all these files and then do the required things to combine all those data tables. So first thing, we need to assign a value to get the files from that particular folder. We will use file path, and then I need directory.getFiles to actually get those data files from that particular folder. Directory.getFiles, and then I need to give the path. So let me copy the path from here, and this is the path, and go to UiPath Studio and paste it over here. So it will give you all the three files which are present in that particular folder. So here we need to change the variable type here, which is not a string, it is an array of strings. And here what I need to do here is, now I need to have a data table here, because I have, if you read the Excel sheet, then I will get a data table which contains data. So I need to push that particular data into a new data table which is empty. So I need to create an empty data table here. For that, I will use a build data table activity to create an empty data table which is a name. Here the first one is name, and then it is again a string, and which is a number here. So these are the two columns that are present in this Excel sheets, name and the number. So I am going to retrieve all those values. So let me close the Excel files and this column as well. Now I have an empty data table. So let us name this as a destination data table, DDT, because we are going to combine all those values in this particular data table. Right, now we got the files in the file path, array of strings, and then the destination data table. Now we need a for each to iterate those files in that particular folder. So let us take a for each activity here. Now I need to iterate through that particular folder. So I will, which folder? It is a file path, array of strings, file paths. So it is a file path here. Now what I need to do here is, let me take a message box to display which file is we are accessing, which is item.toString. And now I need to read that particular Excel and get an output data table from there. So I will use a read range activity which is of workbook, and the file name here is item.toString. Now I'm going to read the whole range. So I will remove this particular range from here, and it is a sheet one, and make sure that you enter the correct sheet name here, which is your workbook. And we need to give the output data table, which we consider this particular Excel sheet as a source. So we will make it as a source data table, which is SDT. So let us consider this as a source data table. Now we're going to use a merge data table activity to merge these two data tables, which is a destination data table and a source data table. So what we're going to do is we're going to drag in merge data table activity here, and we need to provide the destination folder data table and a source data table. So our destination data table is DTT, which is our destination empty data table, and a source data table is SDT, which is our read range value data table. So let me also drop an output data table to see what's the values that are coming from the Excel sheet, so that we can be aware of that. And here the data table is SDT, and let me say this as source data, and in the message box I will give it as this source data. So from here we read the whole range from the Excel, and we are displaying it in the message box, and we are merging those two with the empty data table here. So after completing all this process, after the for each, I will take another output data table to show you the final merged value data table value. So the final merged data table value is our destination data table, so which is DDT, and let us make this as a final merge data. So this is the final data that we are going to end in this video, which is final merge data. So now what we need to do here is what we have done here in this video. To get those multiple data tables into a single data table, we are getting all the files which are in a specific folder, and then we have created a empty data table, and we taken a for each to iterate to these particular files, and we use a read range to read about every Excel sheet in a for each, and then this is probably for our convenience to see whether the data is correct or not. Output data table to display the data which is coming from the read range, and then merge data table to combine the empty data table and the source data table here. So this is the output data table to see the final output, the merged output of all three sheets. So let me save this and run this particular workflow to see whether we are able to achieve that particular scenario in this case or not, or there is any other errors to rectify. This is the file name, and this is the value which came from the Excel sheet, and there is an error for us, which is merged data table target name and the source name have a conflicting properties, data type property mismatch. So how we can able to minimize this particular these errors in merged data table activity is, this is typically of a schema, missing schema. So here in the input properties you can see a missing schema action here specifies the action to take when merging the two data tables. So here we are adding it. So there is an option called ignore. Just click on, just select this particular ignore here, missing schema. If there is any missing schema, it will ignore and merge the data tables accordingly. And if I click on that, and then let me debug this again, this time we are not able to see that particular error again, because we changed the missing schema to ignore if there is any other errors such that of data types. So now it is giving me the data which is present in the Excel. This is the first Excel, and this is the second file, and this is the second Excel, and this is the third one, and this is the third Excel, and this is the final one where we have 9 records. Total 9 records are displayed in a message box here. So what if you want to again place this particular data table value into an Excel sheet? So just use a write range activity here, which is of workbook, and provide the path. Let us consider this path in the folders in the data table. So let us write this again in the demo Excel sheet, but we are writing it in the sheet 2 here, and the data table is destination data table DDT. And also make sure that you give the exact sheet name which is present in your workbook, so that it will not give you any errors while execution. If you mention a wrong name here, it will give you an error. And now we will see it again to see whether the output is writing in the Excel sheet or not. So this is the first one, and this is the data which is present in the first Excel sheet, and then this is the second one, this is the second data, and the third one, this is the third data, and this is the final data table which is merged of those three Excels, and now it is written in the demo Excel. So let us verify that. If I open the demo.excel, in the sheet 2 we need to have all the particular data which is merged. So in sheet 2 here we can see is all the data is here, but there is no headers. For that you need to tick this particular checkbox here to add headers. If you tick this particular option, and then we will able to get that headers. So let us check one more time for that, and probably stop the video. So this is how you combine multiple data tables into a single data table in UiPath Studio using a merge data table activity. So this is the second file, and this is the third file. This is the final one. So it is completed, the execution is completed. So let us open this particular Excel and verify the output. Now in the second sheet we are able to see the headers as well, name and the number, and the remaining 9-day records here. So this is how you can actually combine multiple data tables into a single data table using merge data table activity. And that's it for this video. If you like this video, please give it a like. If you have any other doubts, please do mention them in the comment section below, and thanks for watching.